Jehovah. He guards your going and your coming from now and until the ages. If one were to have kept record of every mile one walked, rode bike, flew, traveled by bus or car or train or horse throughout one's life, how many miles would that be? In an average year for myself to put on in pastoral work, related miles is about 4,000 to 6,000 miles. That is not including the miles to stores or the miles for recreation. Add those up and one might easily be up around 8,000 or 9,000 miles a year. Then add the miles walked in a year. Perhaps 1,000? From bedroom to kitchen, around the backyard, in the stores, and so on. Might be more than 1,000, say 2,000. So in a year's time, one could easily go 10 or 11,000 miles. How many years have you been doing that? 20, 30, 40, 50? Granted, the miles gone in one's youth might be less, yet if we use 10,000 a year for 50 years, that is 500,000 miles one will have gone in one's lifetime. That is a great many miles, and each mile gone the dangers of injury, great or small, exist. How about one's life at home? How many dangers exist within the home? A gas pilot light goes out, wiring becomes frayed or is faulty. Lawnmowers, stepladders, snowblowers, shoveling snow all present possible dangers to one's body. How many times have you banged your knee on the edge of the bed or table? How many times have you hit your elbow on the edge of something? How many times have you slipped on a newly waxed floor or a wet floor? When one pauses to consider all the things that could happen, or all the things which happened which could have been worse, it is truly a marvel that one makes it past the age of 2. Speaking of age 2 or 1, learning to crawl, learning to roll over, learning to sit up, learning to walk, how many babies have banged their heads on table edges or on the floor and have lived to see the ripe old age of 3? We put these things down to just normal life, and yes, they are. Yet as we spoke of in a previous devotion, how much more serious could those little bumps and bruises be if the gracious Lord, whose name is fulfiller of promises, Jehovah, would not be guarding our going out and our coming in? That simple phrase implies so much, not only as it pertains to our earthly life, but as the Lord created us and gave us life, brought us into this world, sent us forth as it were, our going. He has guarded and protected us throughout our days until we come in again to heaven. He will guard us even in the moment of death from all evil, from every harm. Our foot will not slip at the last moment. The scorching tirades of the devil will not burn us up. The cold stare of the devil will not freeze us. For he who keeps you is the Almighty God, who does not slumber nor sleep. He shades you with his righteousness. He covers you with his holiness. When he opens the front door to heaven for you, he will welcome you home. This he has done in the past, from the moment you became a living being, a person until now. And from this moment on, for the rest of your days, he who is the creator of heaven and earth will keep and preserve you until this life is done, and will keep you throughout all eternity with him. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from where my help comes. My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth.